So, me and Jerome just parked over here to just fucking check out the pond back here by Hobo Lake. It's behind Kroger's. And I walked up to this dumpster over here. No joke, I didn't plan this, but I can't prove it. So I walked up to the dumpster to throw some paper away, because if cops came back here, I didn't want them to think we're littering over there. And listen to this.
Can you play with me?
You fucking hear that? It's saying, "Can you play with me?" Creepy. I know it's probably just a toy they threw out, but man, that's like haunting, chilling. Okay, today I'm Mr. Know-It-Owl. The scattered thoughts of Mr. Know-It-Owl. We are going to talk about God. And the topic about God that I want to talk about, because there's many things we can talk about, is how every time I listen to a person talk or make a video, they like to claim that God, I guess you could say, feel or thinks a certain way. An example, they will say, "Oh, you can't do that because for sure God will send you to hell. You can't, you get my point though." Like, they say stuff like that. You ready, Jerome? They say stuff like that they're so certain of that it scares people. It's fear. They put fear in people's hearts. And I don't like that. Even people whose intentions aren't that, and they're a good-hearted person. There's a channel I watch called Haleman, and I could tell that he's had a big life change, you know, mostly for the better. I mean, it is for the better, but I can tell that he's, I don't know, scared, kind of. Hold on, we gotta walk through this path. It's not that far either, Jerome. It's just that this shit's grown in. Welcome to the jungle, baby. But once we get past here, it's good. See? Oh, there's a flag back here too. Hopefully no one's living back here right now. I know that they have a camp back here. Sometimes this is where the homeless stay. But there's usually a bench over there. Damn, they have hardcore made it their camp this time. Interesting. But this is the spot that has been back here forever where people usually smoke and sit right here. But yeah, right back here, Jerome. Okay. It's not like anyone owns it. So, yeah, look at this shit. A long time ago, one of the homeless, I'm sure they went up by the buildings and took the cement they threw away and like random bricks and built like a fireplace and shit. They got all of that over there, suitcases. They should keep it clean, but whatever. But anyways, I was talking about Haleman. He's a channel I watch. I know that they're not close anymore, him and Severage, but I got introduced to him through the Severage channel because of the carnivore diet, primal diet, raw, high liver diet. And I thought Haleman was pretty cool and shit. So I subscribed to his channel. And I can tell that something happened in his life where he found God and Jesus, which that's not a bad thing because I believe in God and that. And I would like to believe in Jesus. And I want to, but I cannot say for a fact. This is an example. This is my point of this video too. Is how so many people say that you have to believe in Jesus for a fact or you go to hell. And how can they say that? Did God or Jesus say that to them? I want to believe 100%, but I would be lying to God and Jesus if I said that I did. So every time I pray, I say that, and I apologize, even though I shouldn't have to apologize, but I say I'm sorry, but I don't have 100% proof to believe in you. So, you know, that's an example of people saying if you don't believe 100% that you're going to go to hell. I don't think that's cool. No human should say that to another human. Only God could say that, or Jesus, you know, like... They put words, these imaginary words in God's mouth and shit. I wonder if there's a bum back here listening to me talk. So that's an example. That was my main point of people putting words in God's mouth, so to say. They always say, oh, God wouldn't like that, otherwise you're going to hell, and this and that. Well, God and Jesus in the Bible say to not pray in public, yet all of you gather at churches. You need to pray in private. A church is your own little self and sanctuary, your own little, you know, you people don't listen to what the Bible even tells you. You think you need to dress up to go to church. Where in the fucking Bible does it say that you need to wear a suit and tie or dress up really nice to go to church? And you wonder why you're scaring people away that way. There's no law or rule in the Bible about that. There's a lot of other stuff. Here's another thought I had. I used to think when it said, the meek shall inherit the earth. I'm starting to wonder about that, because if you look up the word meek, that's not a good thing. And for one, why would you want to inherit the earth if it's becoming like hell? You know what I mean? The meek shall inherit the earth. Think about that. Yet the chosen ones go to heaven. Think about that. Those two things. They say the path or the gate to heaven or whatever, the passageway, whatever, is small. And I'm starting to realize that because most people are fucking asleep, like with this whole fucking made up corona virus shit. I can't say that on here, fuck. You know, Zingaya, we'll call it that. The virus thing. Oh shit, my mind just went blank. That's what happens when you film like this. No notes ever, raw. Fuck, my mind just went blank. I hear people out here behind me, so I'll try to come back to my thought. I totally blanked out. Hold on. Look around here. This is like a pond, but it's all like, look at these, how tall these fucking cattails are. That's like 20 feet cattails. See that? There's a building over there. There's this shit. Bench and stuff. Man, I'm not fucking retarded, but my mind went blank there. I was talking about God and shit. And then the virus. Oh, people being asleep. I'm so glad I can rewind my brain and remember what I was talking about. I was talking about people being asleep in the gates to heaven. And the whole saying, the meek shall inherit the earth. I used to think that meant like God, Jesus' people, which they also say the weak or the meek. I'm starting to think that's not a good thing. You don't want to be the meek or the weak. Inherit the earth. Inherit this hell? Why would you want to live here? Aren't we all wanting to go to heaven? So why the fuck do we want to live here? Everyone's well, not everyone, but you know, most of us are not happy living here. We try to make the best of it every day, but we're all fucking depressed, sad, fucking. We always feel like we're missing something, like we need something else to make us happy. And that sucks. That's not a good thing. We need God is what we need. I'm on camera. I have another friend with me, but I'm respecting him. You can talk. What is it? Someone watching us? Oh, nasty. This is one thing you got to be careful of, people. This is an example of why would you want to inherit the earth. Look at this. See that in the tree? The fucking needle, man. Fucking nasty. Even if I did that shit, which I don't, but, you know, whatever. I would put that in, like, because I used to have testosterone replacement for low testosterone. I would take my needles and put them in like a Gatorade bottle or a pop bottle so nobody stumbles across that nasty ass shit. Fuck, man. But see, that's another example of what I was talking about with people in this world are depressed and shit. And more people nowadays are on drugs than ever before. And it's not because they're bad people. Nobody's born bad. It's just this world, man. And it's... I know it can be hard to find proof of God, but if you can find proof of fucking Satan, you can find proof of God. Hell is here. For some reason, I've always liked finding, I don't know, I'm weird like that, like junkyards and scavenging through trash. I'm a pack rat. See all this shit? I personally, if this was my little area, would clean it up better. I mean, you know, like make my little garbage area and my, ooh, a bike frame. That's not too bad looking. Ooh, I'll show you the pond that I was talking about. This is called Hobo Lake. At least that's what we call it. It's this waste pond or whatever behind the Kroger's. And when people clean it up, it's a nice little fucking cool area to hang out. People come back here and smoke some weed and shit or drink some beers. Now I feel like I gotta come back here with gloves and fucking I don't like seeing needles. I can see this garbage, I can handle that and pick it up, you know, and there's garbage, but needles, I'm not cool with that shit. Looks like there's random voodoo dolls and shit everywhere. I mean, fuck. It used to be nice to go out in the woods and, you know, why would you want to take a girl back here? Ugh. Then you got the dipshits that start fires back here and like burn shit down. So, I'll probably touch up on this topic more. Ooh, fucking nasty. Just noticed more. Please, people, I can understand, you know, people have their issues, but please dispose of that shit. Just because it's out here in the woods doesn't mean shit. That's, what if a little kid just picked that up and started putting it in their mouth and fucking shit? God damn. Not cool. But anyways, I will touch up on the whole Jesus God thing on other videos, but my main point of getting across was almost every single person I know, and they're good-hearted, or even if they're not good-hearted, like Jesus freaks or holy rollers, people who scare people like me away from God because they're supposed to be followers of God, but they don't fucking practice what they preach, and I want to talk on this topic more, but stop putting your own thoughts into God's mouth. None of us know what's going to cause us to go to hell or not. Just ask for forgiveness, pray, try to do the best that you can. And there's only He knows in your heart your true intentions. So, not to get all religious on you motherfuckers, but God is good. This is it for Mr. Know-It-All. No class. Talk to you guys later.